Got rid of an offensive lineman, so my offensive line's pretty good except for my center and right tackle. Collins is a 79.
If I play in the
A
Super
great
Bowl, I'll be
player.
playing on my home stadium.
San Francisco 49ers. And he'll take this across
Impact
the
one.
25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, they got Tony Ono.
What?
They got Tony Ono still healthy.
Let's see here. I got the Patriots next game, David.
Have fun with that.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna knock the Patriots down.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this up all the way about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup.
Zach Martin, Doug Free,
about 4 to go.
Marcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory.
All right, this is dangerous. What I just chose to do.
What did you do?
Frickin' Dallas putting Des Bryant in the slot, forcing my slot corner to play against him.
Huh.
Frickin' Cowboys.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun on 3rd down. Romo complete to Jason Witten. It goes as a gain of 9 and it moves the chains. And another reception by Jason Witten. All reliable for Tony Romo. You know this.
All right. Who's ready to negotiate?
Holy crap, the Patriots scored 52 points in their last game.
Oh my god, I gotta play them next. He wants, how much money does he want? 15 million over 4 years.
So good for the Buckeyes last year, and he's taken that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here in the NFL.
How about his last season with Ohio State? Over 1,800 yards. Only one game where he didn't get over 100. Remember, he demanded the ball from then on out. I think they listened to him, and they were smart to do so.
Man, Dallas is tough.
First down and 10 now for the offense.
Are they?
Well, their offenses, they have so many freaking weapons, you can't cover them all.
I wish I did draft champions while I wait for you.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Alright, draft champions. Let's see.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on
My
that
rank.
play, he can hurt you downfield.
Season 1.
So well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best
Solo
part about that
draft.
play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said.
Why do you get tickets?
The running game or the passing game.
My boys are going to hurt Ezekiel Elliott if they keep doing this. All my guys keep on hitting him in his ankles and his knees. They're not hitting him up high.
The guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while,
Hey, I first Tony Romo into his first incompletion.
whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Alright, I'm trying this draft champions thing out.
Romo. That is caught.
Wow, no one even covered that guy. His first career reception.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score.
For you or them?
Them.
In both locker locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter
Hate when
whether
that
you started on
happens.
offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly.
Well, they had so many weapons, I had to make my choice on who I was going to block.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Please, offense, don't suck. Because it looks like they're going to be able to put points up on us.
To throw, McCarron. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
Jesus,
line.
Eva Mathis, Champ Bailey,
Second down.
Cleo Mack.
You know you got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a
On my
passer about
team.
how far you let your guy go because he might wander. and
Courtney
just-
Romo is my starting
Oh,
quarterback.
shoot.
A dump off to the flat for Perkins. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of
My tight end ran the wrong
What?
route.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're
And then my
Did you throw a
quarterback,
pick?
no, almost. They dropped the interception, and my guy caught it anyways.
McCarron. And no escaping
Who
this
the
time
heck
as
does
he'll
this
go
team
down. They
have?
got him
That's
for a
good.
sack. They bring him
Yeah.
off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this team. Playing dips.
Hey, I got sacked and didn't fumble, so there's that.
Now, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers.
Hey, that's good. That's good. I always fumble.
It's a positive.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked
Nope,
up
I got picked, though.
linebacker Sean Lee. And the return this time will go out.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
I threw it where I wanted. Sean Lee was on the inside. I threw it to the outside, and Sean Lee still jumped it.
They've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A first down carry by Elliott. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game.
Oh, it's a lot easier to kick in draft champions.
Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big time.
Ooh, I hurt Romo.
You did?
I did. We'll decline that. Oh, he got sandwiched in between two of my guys.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they
Oh, he still didn't get hurt. That's not realistic. Romo would have been hurt in real life on that.
throwing on third down. Romo finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now the 6-year man Chris Jones on to punt it away.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception where you're a little bit more
Got
cautious when
him.
you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll drop to throw, and he connects with Vance McDonald. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Would you give my tight end $5 million a year?
Anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter.
Me? No.
Such great skills you want to utilize in
It's what he's asking for.
offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And that's incomplete.
I've had
Garrett Selleck,
2 drops in a row by my tight ends.
and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all
Oh,
over the field to try
buddy.
to find good matchups.
What do you do when your tight end can't catch the ball?
Complete the pass.
So ways to go here.
I don't know.
10.
I had the past 2 games. My last one was good. I got my tight end back. I made him come back early from an injury.
Penalty marker is down here.
Pass interference on the defense. I'll take it. He
Throw it to
freaking-
Josh Gordon.
Yeah, he freaking tackled Josh Gordon before the ball got there.
Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
And he coughed it up. It's picked up.
That's embarrassing. A.J. McCarron fumbled on the slide.
Wow, and you traded for him, David. You should feel sorry for that.
Last year in 2015, fewest in the league lost, only 5.
No one touched him. How do you fumble when no one touches you?
So it's really counterintuitive when you think about it. To only have 5 fumbles and really have the struggles they had during that season.
Following the fumble recovery, Romo caught left side, Williams. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Romo now to throw it, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
I'm playing my backup quarterback.
Oh, you are?
It's embarrassing, dude. Like, how do you fumble on a slide?
Who's your backup?
Jeff Driscoll.
Oh!
Back to the air they go. Romo on second down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
I know
Oh,
Terrence
yeah,
Williams is an
Tony
okay receiver, but my God, he is making my guys look silly.
They used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks.
Oh,
because
yeah.
you really
This
can't
draft
hide what you're
champions
doing.
is
And I think that right there,
easy.
he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a
How do you
nice
not go
gain.
undefeated in
He wasn't
this?
the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
He hits Beasley right side.
Hey, I finally forced a fumble myself.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to return it for a touchdown.
30, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This is a unit that only recovered 3 fumbles all of last year, the lowest total in the National Football League. They get the scoop and score here, though.
You have to know that that's a stat that they harped on all offseason. If they keep this up, that'll help them turn things around this year.
They're about to score to make it 14-0, and I forced a fumble, and I returned it for a touchdown. The best part about that is Tony Romo tried to tackle him, and he threw Tony Romo on the ground. I'm drafting a quarterback this year. I've already made that decision.
I may not.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Screw you, Dallas.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. McFadden will be the lone setback. Now Romo to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple.
Romo's the first quarterback that I struggled against.
The finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course.
That's because Romo was good.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he will find his man on the outside.
All right, John.
They'll get nothing out of that one. The 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense.
Here's a plus. I've held Des Bryant to no catches.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can't figure out the punter. Oh, my God.
Man, this is Lance Dunbar. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Jesus.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough.
How can't you
And
figure out a
team's gonna be
punter?
summoned on 4th.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
What happened?
I had a punt return. I almost had a touchdown, but I couldn't figure out the punter.
I want Bruce Ellington back. I want my kick returner back. I'd actually have a chance to return this and put me in field goal range. Oh, he had to be hurt. All right, Josh Huff. What you got for me? Can you return it
Now comes the Cowboys
and
punter.
put me in position to
Punter
actually
away for the second time.
in field goal range?
Oh!
Fielded at about the 20.
2 rushes, 58 yards.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
I can
And
run in
possession
this,
will change here with
man.
Very little time remaining until halftime.
I got me an O-line.
To throw McCarron. He's going to sling this deep downfield and almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
The name of the game is always on defense. Put pressure on the quarterback.
I'm going to take a shot deep here. I mean, there's only 9 seconds left.
That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Oh, touchdown!
This time for
Oh, at the one.
intercepted. Picked off. It's J.J. Wilcox.
Oh, shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do that. They pick-sixed it.
And he takes this one
Oh.
into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It's all good. We're only down by 7. It could be a lot worse.
McCarron. A dump off to the flat for Perkins. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And that'll be incomplete. They were looking to find space there for Paul Perkins. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's the 4th drop by my tight end.
Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
The 4th drop by my tight end. and he wants a contract. He is disputing with me over his contract extension about how much money he's going to get.
Under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. 7 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the
I feel like A.J. McCarron's not as bad as his numbers say.
I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, Troy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence. So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage, you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Brian Hartline brings it in. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Oh, this is too easy.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Offensive mistake pushes him back. Now it's 2nd.
You want a tight end? I had a first down, and it was an illegal block in the back. The illegal block in the back was so far downfield that I didn't lose any field position.
At the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move
Nah, I'm
the
good. I
chains.
don't want your tight end.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2.
He's not proving to me that he really wants his contract extension.
Picked it up.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, the offense...
Oh, Mac, you had a sack.
What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted.
That's some bull crap.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving?
I got intercepted in the end zone again.
You're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just
Really?
in the half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
They give them 13
Alright, I need
yards
punt
there on the
return.
play
You
and a
slow
fresh set
dog
of
Oh,
crap.
downs.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case,
Ezekiel Elliott's the first running back to give me trouble.
Make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game. And once
Is he
again,
good?
leverage wins. The offensive line,
I don't know if he's good or if the offensive line is good.
they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the
Probably a
ball.
little bit of
Again, we'll
both.
see the pistol here. Now the backup, Darren McFadden. What a spin.
I literally ran the ball at will down their throats, and then I do a play action fake and no one bites on it.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Flag.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Another pistol look here. They'll try the air now with Romo. And on the left side, he's got Witten. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
10 carry now for Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground. Sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Still second down.
And their offensive line has been caught holding like almost every time I blitz.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
Son of a gun. I had them back at 3rd and 30 all the way at their 50-yard line. And my guy got a face mask call on him.
Damn. That sucks.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here.
Your boy Scooby Wright helped me out a lot there.
Scooby!
Throwing on third down, Romo. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or take it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. That one will set him back nearly.
Oh, you don't need to be dancing because we'd have the ball back right now if your dumb tail didn't have a face mask earlier.
They take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Son, faked you out. What's up?
Blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up
Play action crosses.
What did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here's Romo surveying the field. And incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Nowhere to throw, so he just
First
tossed it
incompletion.
away.
I sent 7 guys at Tony Romo and none of them touched him.
True formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
And he had time to sit in the pocket.
And you can put pressure on
He
him
just
to
sat
make
in the
it
pocket
Damn.
and looked.
That's only gonna help you.
But what am I supposed to do on that?
Being hurried, he got rid of it before taking
No
it.
idea.
I'm going to lose again.
So a big one there as that gives him a little cushion.
And you know, here in the fourth quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time.
Fumble! Fumble, Ruski! Come on, lineman!
That could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Wide open.
They go back to the
Oh,
end
you
there
dropped
to
it,
the
you son of a...
INT. Time for a break. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's 49ers.
As part of that terrible throwing by A.J. McCarron, Josh Gordon was running an outright, and there McCarron threw it to like the 50-yard line in the middle of the field.
To throw McCarron. Finding time. And he will go down. A sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down. And
missed it.
Will roll. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Let's go.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great
I lost.
picked off, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead, barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
Negative yard
But
rush.
it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. This is Elliott, and he'll go down at the 28. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about
Screw
anything.
Dallas. There's 15 seconds left in the game, and they're still, like, trying to run normal plays.
Goes to one of those.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And the evidence shows last
How are you
week's
supposed to
game,
block a
it's
kick?
really leaked into a 2nd game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
Tony Romo had 90% completion against me.